Back to what we were saying with this Pocahontas bitch, right? So it just came out that this woman who was like the leader of like the fucking Native American Health Board or something like that in Canada, Barossa, I think is her name. She just came out as a complete fraud. She's not even Native American.
She's like Polish, Russian, and something else incredibly white. Like the whitest white.
She's looking Native American.
She's pulling it off, though. I'll be honest.
She does look. That's what I imagine Native Americans look like. Native Americans, I'm sorry, but that's what y'all look like to us.
Yeah.
Okay, it is true. Okay, so she's out here, got the whole garb on. I mean, really doing it.
Yeah, and then they
braids
did some
and
digging.
everything.
Yeah, she looks like the guy in Marvel that like they make like the holes. They go like this.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. She does like Doctor Strange. You know the motherfucker, Doctor Strange and the Asian dude, they go like this. And there's like a little portal. Yeah, I love that fat Asian guy. I tried to watch Shang-Chi. That's another one I watched.
How was that?
Oh, Ronnie Chang's in that,
Yo,
right?
Ronnie's great. I literally just turned it on because Ronnie said that. I got past Ronnie's part and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, you're the king of trying shit. We were talking about that before.
Bro.
You just
hey, good for you.
I'm
You
fine,
tried.
bro.
You're trisexual, though. You're trisexual. I'm trying. I'll try anything.
TRY sexual.
So, can we just invent a thing for white people so they can opt out of whiteness, of white responsibility?
Yeah.
Let's just invent a thing.
Yeah, bisexuality. We did.
But they actually got to do something. You got
Non-binary is the
You don't
best
have
one.
to.
Non-binary.
Yeah. Because that's saying I'm not a man or a woman. I use they, them pronouns.
Ugh, but it's so cucky.
Yeah, but then you're part of the group. Like if
I guess you're already a cuck if you want no accountability. Like you live this much better. Well, I don't know if it's much better, but you live a better life because you're white. And the second you have to deal with any accountability because of that, you're like, well, I'm not actually. I'm part of the LGBT community.
Yeah.
It's like, are you? Are you when you walk into the bodega and you don't get followed around?
You're a struggle appropriator.
Ooh.
You appropriate struggle.
Ooh.
You don't like appropriation. Don't appropriate our struggle.
Interesting.
These people are so dumb. You can just flip all their own shit on them.
That's good.
It's all just a little bit of gymnastics. That's all you got to do. Anytime they're offended, if you just throw out the word privilege, it's like a fucking landmine. They can't touch a sentence.
But you're 100% right about that if they're being honest with themselves. But they're not being honest with themselves.
No.
Right? And because they're not, they actually truly start to believe these things.
Yes.
It's the same thing with going to outer space.
Yeah.
It's the same sociopathy, right? It's like, I truly want to save humanity.
Yeah.
By doing my little pet project.
Yes.
Right? No, you don't. You just need a convenient reason to spend billions of dollars while people are starving to death.
Yeah.
Right? And you're allowed to do that. You made the billions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
do whatever you want with your savings.
Going.
This is the same thing.
Yes.
They need that go.
You need a justification for your own. I don't want to be accountable, so I'm going to force myself to believe I'm oppressed too. I don't identify with any gender. Who does?
We need to make a test for it.
Okay, go.
We need to do like an Ancestry.com, but if you're non-binary or gay.
Son, that's what...
That like we need to check. Like, are you actually that?
Do you have gayness in your family?
Is it 20%? Are you 50%? Or are you just making it up like Pocahontas?
Yeah. I think that's what Ancestry.com is too. 23andMe, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
How do I opt out of whiteness?
Yeah, of course. But we got to do that for
everything.
For everything.
Yeah.
23,
I think that's why
23 and
I don't
moi.
believe any of their results. I think they just throw in a little minority for everybody. A little black,
like
a little Indian, a little something.
everybody's 10% or 2% African or whatever it is. It's like, ain't we 100%? Like, how far back does this go?
Yeah.
If this shit goes to our roots, it should all be African, right? If that's where humanity started.
Yep.
How does it know when to start? And how does it know to go back only a couple hundred years?
Yeah, if it goes back one generation, you're American.
How does it know how many generations to go back? This test is cap.
Yeah.
It is. Like, how does it know when to go back?
Yeah. I don't know.
If you trace it all back, aren't we all related?
Yeah, that's the point I'm
We're all
making.
just fucking our cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
100%.
hot as
We're
fuck.
incesting out here, bro.
that's fire.
That porn category should be way more broad.
Yo,
Yeah.
we're sesting, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, we are sesting. Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sesting,
You never
right?
say that while having sex?
Huh?
You never say that? Like dirty talking? Like, yo, you like that, cuz?
You like that?
You never say that to her?
cuz?
She's like, what?
Hey, sis.
Gang members.
Yeah. You're my cousin somewhere.
Yeah, cuz. You like that dick, cuz? Yeah, I don't... we have the video of the Native American girl talking.
Yeah, it's so
Carrie
funny.
Burasa. We could play it.
So can you explain what this is?
So basically, she's giving her TEDx talk in Saskatchewan.
Which
and,
TEDx is fire, bro.
TEDx is so funny, dude.
Shout out to TEDx. Doing a
TEDx,
background check. First of all, mad easy to get a TEDx.
Yeah, that's
Did
what
you
I
get
realized.
TEDx?
Did a TEDx, and it's so easy. The producer of the thing was the guy who produced 441. Manhattan Productions. They're like, hey, we're producing a thing. Do you want to like give a talk?
Fire.
And I'm sure they saw maybe like...
You were popping off at the time. You were
Yeah,
cracking
this
off.
guy got some shit going on. But at the same time, they were just like, yeah, we'll just put you on.
Yep.
So there's no rhyme or reason. Now, my shit happened to blow up because I did Rogan, and then people found it.
But there's
the
been a
algorithm
couple.
took
Like,
it.
there was one TEDx I saw where this dude like dressed as like a knight. And he was like talking about like medieval shit, and, like walking around in like the full night costume, just like making up stuff. Everyone's like, "What is this?" But,
like, I remember when TED first came out, I believed everything they said, and then certain people started getting TED Talks, and I was like, "Oh, well, we're just having fun. Yeah. We're just having fun."
Who got it that you stopped believing in it? Besides me.
If that was the moment.
No. I got friends with like fucking 4,000 followers on Instagram, and they're just like in a master's program, and I'm like, okay, you're not. I know you. Yeah. You don't do anything. There's no innovation here. Yeah. Good for you. I'm gonna watch the speech because I support you, but I'm not gonna listen to the shit.
No, the OG was just a TED Talk, and then TEDx was like the answer to be like more localized. And
that's the satellite school. That's when you do Harvard Online.
Spin-off, dog.
That's Harvard Online,
that's
bro.
Online.
Yo, come on.
What up?
Come on, man.
It's a spin-off, dog.
Who went to
have a spin-off.
Cheers had Frasier. TED got TEDx.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But I got numbers.
Yeah, where's your TED Talk, though?
Yeah.
Talking all that shit.
I'm waiting for the big TED. That's it.
Teddy?
I don't want TEDx.
Okay, so let's listen to this lying-ass bitch. Now, I will clarify. What she said is later when they called her out, and some of her colleagues called her out, haters doing all this work to help Native Americans, and these fucking Native Americans are like, no, we don't want your help. Like that's the shit I do not get. If she was using it to like do ads for fucking American Apparel or something like that, probably not the right.
Yeah, probably not the
but you know, she was like really
Buffalo Clothing Company.
Yeah, Buffalo Clothing Company. Buffalo Exchange.
Good call.
But like, if she was like doing and profiting off of him, doing fucking Buffalo Exchange Gap ads, like she was really profiting off of this identity. She was doing like movies and stuff like that. But she has a fucking government job where she's trying to help Native Americans. And if you know she's a fraud, shut your mouth.
Also, she's in Canada, right? It's First Nations.
She's in, whatever.
It's First Nations. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Can't be disrespecting these.
How do we even know that's first? What are y'all first of?
I was actually.
What are y'all first?
I forgot who I was talking about, but they
arrogance that y'all had to leave a nation to cross the ice bridge to even start your First Nation. You're not even close to first. You were one of the last nations.
Also, one of the tribes might have killed the actual First Nations.
Yeah.
So they might be second or third nations.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, that's a better point.
You know what I mean?
That's a better point. I was trying to follow that one, but I wasn't there. That one makes sense.
My point that I'm trying to make is there were nations that existed before them.
But they're not saying they're the first nation. They're saying they're the first in the nation. They're the first people on this nation.
No, they're saying they're First Nations. They're saying these are the First Nations here. But I'm clarify, fam. Don't be out here First Nationing.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, fair enough.
That's like when white people put cornrows on the cover of Vogue, like a new trend.
Okay, they're Kardashians.
That's what they did. They're Kardashians. Y'all are
Kardashians.
Kardashians, Native Americans.
Yeah.
I was talking about it before where I was like, I think it's kind of foul that like we call Native Americans Americans.
But if anybody could do cornrows, it's got to be Native Americans, right? That's their shit.
Yeah.
Black people are kind of appropriating the cornrow from Native American.
Okay, are we going to watch this?
My name's Morningstar Bear.
My name is Morningstar Bear.
I'm just going to say it. I'm emotional, so.
Very good.
I'm Bear Clan. I'm Anishinaabe Métis from Treaty 4 territory, and I want to acknowledge the territory that I'm in, Treaty 6 territory, home to the Cree peoples and homeland of the Métis Nation. I also want to acknowledge my ancestors who are clearly here with me.
Oh my God.
Yikes.
Son, Canada's so bad at being liberal, dude.
I know.
They can't handle COVID lockdowns. They make this bitch an Indigenous spokesperson.
How'd they find
They're
out about
scared
this?
of Jordan Peterson. They just can't do any of it right.
Do you know how they found out that she
Her
was fake?
associate professor was suspicious and then started doing some digging.
Hated.
And that's when she came out with I was adopted by some people from the Métis Nation or however you say it. And so I was so close to them that they felt like they were my real parents. I was closer to them than my real parents, something like that. And then I think people found out that shit wasn't even true. I think it's just all a thing.
So that guy is a real Native American that called her out. Because like that's Native American intuition. Like you're just hanging out with her, you're like, yo, there's something off with your spirit. Like,
let me tell you, there's one
vibe.
group of people that don't have intuition. Is Native and motherfucking
That's a good
American.
point.
Wait,
That's
why?
a point counterpoint.
Why?
So a white guy offers to buy your whole state for $5 and you're like, yeah, let's do it.
They got fucked over in the deal.
That's
like,
intuition. You had the intuition. You don't
Where's
trust
the
this guy.
intuition to know that the boys were coming, they were about to lose everything? Where's that intuition? Where's the intuition? I don't think these people have intuition.
They made a deal. They're like, all right, yeah, you can have this land. I'll give you this amount of money for it. They're like, all right, bet. And then they didn't hold up the other side of the deal.
Yeah, we did. We gave them everything.
Why do you say we?
Because I'm taking on all white things. I'm not going to be like these fucking cucks that claim non-binary, so they have to remove all responsibility.
I am binary. I am white.
Binary?
BYE.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even both of them shits. I'm just men.
You nary, dog. You nary out this
I am
bitch.
just
Mono
men.
airy.
You and a nary.
I am men. I am he. What is it? What is it called?
He, him.
He, him. Yeah, I'm he, him. I'm he, him.
I
That's
am
how I'm going to
he.
start introducing myself to people.
I am he.
What's up? My name is Andrew. He, him. He, him.
Yeah, you got to start with that.
That's fire. Dude.
Yeah.
I got to go. Yeah, we got to bring back pronouns.
Yeah,
The right
yeah,
ones.
absolutely.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. We've probably made fun of Native Americans in an inappropriate amount so far on this podcast. But
Well, listen, wouldn't it be nice if there was somebody trying to help this group of people? Somebody that was out there trying to make sure that they were healthy and they had all the supplies they needed to live a healthy
what if
lifestyle.
she's taking her job away from a real Native American who's trying to do that? Akash, I agree with you. But
Yeah, I
I'm just
know.
giving it-
Yeah, but don't you just want the best person to have the job? This should be complete meritocracy. If you're saving
Yeah.
lives, whoever's the best. I don't give a fuck what color you are.
Yeah.
If you save the most indigenous lives, you got that shit.
100%.
But Native Americans would be like, oh, white people tried to solve the problem before.
No,
And
they did. No, you were the problem they were trying to solve before. That's
Yeah.
the issue. They solved the
Yeah.
problem too well before. Honestly, not well enough if you thinking in their point of view. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
y'all didn't really solve that problem at all.
What
did you?
problem?
Eddie over here.
What problem?
Yeah.
You don't think that problem was solved? Ain't even enough Native Americans to be a chancellor of health. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like problem solved to me.
Yo,
Right or wrong?
interesting. What about that professor that found out, though? She was
That bitch ain't
indigenous.
Native American neither, hating ass bitch.
She
Jew.
was.
Right?
Can't just accuse people of being Jewish.
Right? How you know if she is or isn't? You don't know. There's no rules anymore. I'm Native American today.
But how do you know?
I'm Native American.
He identifies as.
I identify as Native American.
And what is that? You don't look Native American.
Doesn't matter if I look Native American.
He's Native New York. Isn't that not Native American?
I'm Native American.
Oh, this is actually Native American land. That's a good point.
I'm Native American. I'm Iroquois.
Were they in New York?
Yeah. Of course they were. Fucking Iroquois. Or the Iroquois.
Jamiroquai? What are you talking
I'm
about?
Jamiroquai.
Virtual insanity
I
right here,
am
dog.
Jamiroquai. No, like whatever, dude. Like anybody's everything now. There's no rules anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like stop it with rules. Like,
Iroquois actually New York.
of course they're from New York. I know all the New York tribes, dude.
Give me another.
I smashed a girl that was Cree once,
You got Crees here?
and she ate my ass. Hungry ass girl.
My ass is a
Hey,
cornucopia.
that was your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right, my boy. Yeah, right.
Got some cranberries.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, I did do that.
And how was it? Was it good?
And it was phenomenal. I did it. I saw that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio was in. And I needed one for myself.
Yeah. The Revenant, right?
The Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your boy grabbed behind the knees, stirrups. You know what I mean? Your boy did like that. And then gobble, gobble. You know what I mean? Can we feast? You know, we had a nice
Use
little
every part of the
feast.
buffalo, bitch.
Use every, like that. But I wasn't rotating because I wasn't on a rotating chair. But I just grabbed the stirrups and it was gobble, gobble time.
Yeah.
Wounded knees.
Yo,
That's literally
real talk, dude. It was great. Cree, same tribe.
Yeah, well, how did that come up? You asked?
Who?
You asked her what
Asked the
tribe?
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And she said she was Cree.
She said she was Cree.
Why
She
would-
was Mountain Bear something. What was her name? It might have been her, to be honest with you. I think it was that girl. I think Catherine Barossa ate my ass. 100%. Actually, that's the saddest thing to find out that the girl that ate my ass, Catherine Barossa, was actually not a true Native American.
That's fucked up, dog.
I know.
You've been betrayed.
I have been betrayed.
You need to be made whole again.
How can I be made whole?
You get somebody in that hole again.
Oh.